I had somebody comment about the Kim Potter debacle, where they accused me of being happy that this person goes to jail, that this officer was convicted and is going to jail. Sorry, I'm out cop watching. Matter of fact, let me turn the radio off so we don't get interrupted, because I wanted to say a couple things about that. Kim Potter, for those of you that don't know, is the lady, the female officer that thought she was drawing her taser and inadvertently drew her sidearm and shot and killed somebody. Some of you may not realize it, but I actually sell less lethal products over on Texas Less Lethal. You can find the website, or you can find the YouTube channel here on YouTube. And I have some very strong opinions about less lethal products. I'm actually going to direct you, for those of you that are watching that are convicted felons, go over to Texas Less Lethal and subscribe to that channel, because I'm going to start covering some things over there that have to do with, felons and black powder firearms and variety of air weapons, things that you can use to protect yourself, your family, or if you'd like to do some hunting, okay? And not all of it is going to be black powder firearms. I'm going to tell you how to get, say, a 357 and use that legally for hunting or home defense, not for committing crimes, okay? So go over there, Texas Less Lethal. But back to the subject at hand. Your less lethal option, your less lethal tool, be it a taser, a pepper ball pistol, whatever it is, should always be drawn with your off hand. The only hand you should use to draw your firearm is your dominant hand. So if you're right-handed, your firearm would be drawn with your right hand. Your taser would never be drawn with your right hand. You're training your body what to do under stress. Your mind says taser, automatically your off hand will go for the less lethal option. Now, once you've drawn it, you can move it to whatever hand you want. But this is how you keep from drawing the wrong item. This isn't the first time we've had somebody attempt to draw a taser and draw their sidearm instead. There was a guy, a sheriff's deputy in Oklahoma a few years ago that did it as well. And he was convicted and went to jail. Actually, I don't think he went to jail. I think he got probation, but still he was convicted of manslaughter, I believe it was. Don't hold me to that. Now, back to Kim Potter. Kim Potter is put in a very stressful situation. She is struggling with a subject along with another officer. Subject is attempting to drive off, and she draws her sidearm and shoots the guy. As she's doing it, she's hollering, taser, taser. I honestly believe she intended to draw her taser. Now, under those circumstances, I also believe that she was legally justified because the officers were in danger of being dragged by the vehicle. I think she could have used deadly force legitimately, had she intended to do so. The problem is she didn't intend to do so. And therein lies the elephant in the room. The whole thing could have been prevented with training. Draw with the off hand. Now, at first I felt bad for her. because I honestly believed when I saw her body camera footage that initially I believed she felt bad for the guy that she had shot. But then as the body camera footage rolls on, you come to realize she's not saying, hey, go check on our guy. Go check on that guy. Get an ambulance for him. She's laying on the ground crying. And initially it looks like she's crying because she's upset that she shot this guy. And then she speaks. Oh my God, I'm going to jail. She didn't care about that guy. She's not saying get an ambulance for him. Oh my God, I'm going to jail. I just killed that guy. You think? And the guys that are there with her, are they running after that guy to go help him? No, they're standing there coddling her and soothing her. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It'll be all right. Meanwhile, this guy's, 20 yards down the street dying from a gunshot wound. And now, the guy that took me to task over this, fussing about me, saying that I'm happy about it. I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy when anybody dies needlessly. That doesn't make me happy. And ruining somebody's life and putting them in prison, because of a mistake they made, that doesn't make me happy. And it doesn't bring that person back. And it doesn't help his mother, deal with the loss, or his children deal with the loss. But anyway, this guy was talking about what a POS, the guy that got shot, was. And in looking at this guy, he certainly was, pretty much a dirtbag. But how does that, if I went around killing every dirtbag that I know of, there'd be a whole lot of people dead. Being a dirtbag doesn't give the government the right, or anybody the right, to use unnecessary force against you. Saying that, because he was a dirtbag, he deserved what he got. Back around 1939, there were some guys in Europe that didn't like a group of people. Remember that? Them big old German dudes that didn't like the little old Jewish dudes. And they used that as justification for what they did. It doesn't work like that. This guy had as much right to live as anybody. And there's some... he had shot somebody, I think, in the head at some point. And, and so this guy that was taking me to task was saying he deserved what he got. I disagree. And he did, and he brought it on himself because he attempted to flee. Now, here's one point I will agree on. If you're attempting to run from the police or breach custody, you open yourself up to whatever violence gets unleashed upon you. And generally, it's going to be excessive. So let's not do that. Quick and easy way to prevent